Hi guys, Darren from Venom Fluid Art.
With Bubbles.
Bubbles again.
Yep, Saturday night, play night in the Venom Garage.
Right.
Get used to it.
Okay.
I'm here.
That's okay.
I'm here. And
Right.
Today
is what day?
Saturday.
And what is Saturday?
Pretty cool day.
It's your birthday.
Oh God, do you have to?
Birthday.
You're going to put me off.
I am. Happy birthday, Bubbles.
Thank you.
Look what you're doing on your birthday.
I am painting like that is happiness.
Aren't you just amazing?
Thank you. Thank you.
So happy birthday.
Thank you. So I'm going to lead you up to something I've been playing with.
What have you been playing with?
So, we're going to do blooms.
Yeah.
And I've got a loaded palette knife.
The what now?
So, I've got my white CA.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, this is a Pearlex colour.
Yeah.
And it's a duo blue.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go like this. Get a little bit of colour going on.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It's hard to do it for the camera without dripping it all over the place, isn't it?
Yeah, and I don't want to drip onto my MDF oval underneath.
I see.
So, that's what we have.
Okay.
So, what I'm sort of been playing with is just getting effects on ovals on the sides of blooms.
Yeah.
So, what we're going to do first is I'm picturing about here. Okay?
Yeah.
Like so.
Look at that.
So, that's that side.
It's very beachy.
Now, because I actually did this for my Express Sunday, which hasn't been aired yet.
No.
So, and we're sort of doing a reversal because I wasn't really happy with how my effects ended on either edge.
That's right, because we recorded the Express video
First.
first.
That's right. So, trial and error comes into play, and we love to experiment.
Yes, we do.
So now I sort of figured if I go in again, I know why I didn't get my effects on the edge the way I wanted to. So now I can go in and make it work.
Aha.
And I thought I'd bring you down that garden path with me.
Cool.
'Cause I'd love to see what you do with this.
I'd probably wreck it.
No, your blooms are just to die for, so that's why I really want to see what you do. So now we're just going to do the same. And just run that through.
So it gives you a really pretty ghosty type.
Yeah, so that's because
cells.
I'm using the white CA, and yeah, see how gorgeous they are?
That's lovely.
And it's sort of like you've used a coloured CA,
Yeah.
but you haven't. You've used white with the paint.
Yeah.
So the colour I just used then was the Pearlex Blue Duo. I think it's a duo
Blue violet.
blue violet.
Oh, blue purple. Blue
Yeah,
violet, blue
one of
purple,
my
some of that.
favourite colours. It's just really beautiful. Like, so just in case you want to have a look at that, look at that.
Oh, it's pretty. It actually shifts to a purple.
Yeah,
Sort of
don't think that light's
shimmer.
really going to pick it up.
No.
But
On a
alright,
spotlight, you can see it.
so I'm pretty happy with that.
That's lovely.
So I'll give you that one. Now what I'm going to do, I've got a Skyline Blue from Eye Candy. And I'm going to line up Bubbles' version of the centre,
Yeah.
which is always different from yours.
Yeah, it is.
I still say if you close one eye, mine's in the centre.
Yeah.
But I think I'm close today. Not even.
That's because one ear sits higher than the other, so your glasses are tilted.
Yeah, they always are. Well, glasses are usually tilted because I'm rough as guts and drop them and kick them. And
You do.
alright, so that's our Skyline Blue and that's dead.
Okay.
So we'll chuck that one out because you didn't want to use it.
Apparently not.
Now we're going to go in because I love Southern Ocean Blue by Matisse. That's our stage 3. that we make from that colour, which I did last week as a video, thanks to you. And all our lovely followers that requested it. I still think yous are all amazing.
Was it fun?
Yeah, it was alright.
You had a ball.
I actually didn't mind.
If you missed that video, I'll throw it up on the screen now.
Because that's the thing. If you are going to paint, Paul...
Learn a mix.
Yeah. It's all a part of the whole process, isn't it?
It is. Most definitely.
Now we are going to go in. Love this colour too. I'm sort of going back to my Pearl X's lately. Because you know what I'm like, I use and love everyone.
Yeah.
So this one is what I call dirty copper. But if you want to actually go and buy it, it's Pearl X and it is Nox.
Nox gold, yes.
Yeah, but I don't think it's gold.
It's
more copper.
Yeah.
Come on, get it right. And that's why I call it dirty copper.
Dirty copper.
Such a cool colour. Really is a beautiful colour.
It is, I love it.
And you only made that up for me about a week ago.
Yeah, and it's already nearly empty.
Yeah. It's the minute I get my hands on it, goes in everything. So this one's actually a really beautiful colour that Daz makes me. It's a teal by Eye Candy.
Yep.
And it's actually mixed with a ghost gold. So you can actually see that in the light.
Yeah, you can see the gold pop through it.
Oh, it's beautiful. And because I love teal. To me, teal, when you're using it with the Southern Ocean blue and other colour, like darker blues, this is your highlight colour to set it all off.
Yeah. It's a pretty colour.
Oh, it's stunning. And when the light hits it, you sort of go, yep, sunnies need to go on.
Yeah, you see all the gold shimmer pop through it. It's beautiful.
So that's one thing I learnt too, when you're using golds, bronzes, coppers, any of your real bling colours, use them a bit more sparingly.
Yeah. They can take over.
They can take over. And the other thing I find they do is they can mud.
Yes.
If they're not that right consistency or on certain colours too. So sparing is the safe bet. I feel anyway. That's just my opinion.
You'd be pretty spot on.
Not always. Happy to admit it. So this one is actually Sky Blue by Pearl X too. Beautiful colour.
It is.
Really beautiful colour. So now we're going to go in with Stage 2, Southern Ocean Blue. I made this.
You did make that.
So I always love to use a tube paint because I really just feel it's my glue that keeps my cells together with my aggressive spinning.
Yes, you do get quite aggressive.
I can't help myself.
I've noticed.
And I'm not about to change.
I know that.
Every now and then I can sort of go, oh, I really like that. I don't want to maybe wreck it, so just take it easy. Look how cool them cells are sinking as we're just talking.
Oh no, that looks awesome.
So the last one is, and we'll put this number up on the screen too, is if you want to make your normal pigments into pastels.
Yes.
So this one was originally, what blue was this one from Eye Candy?
That was the electric blue neon.
And look at that.
That was actually a neon blue.
Yeah, and look at it now. So we'll put that number up on the screen too because that was a cool little video. And you think about it, just by adding something you can get different colours and not have to buy more pigments, which is pretty cool, right?
Yeah, there's heaps of different things you can do with colours and mix them up and...
Just get different shades from what you got.
Yeah. Out of 10 colours, you could probably make 100 different colours.
Absolutely you can. Alright, so I think that... It's getting low on that one. You know, no Bubbles likes that blue.
Someone's used it a lot.
I do love it. It's pretty darn cool. So I'm just going to get rid of some bubbles. Alright. And I'm going to add my CA. Took me a long time to get my head around CA levels from blowing it out by mouth and by the mini blower.
Yes.
Very different. Yeah, it's coming through now.
How pretty is that?
I love these colours together, especially with the Knox Gold.
Yeah.
Put that with the Matisse and it's just really, really beautiful. So while the rest of that's sinking, I'm not going to grab a straw out. I'm going to have a play with our edges. I'm going to tie my shoelaces. Let's just get a bit of shape on the outer edges. And if you have a bit of a CA puddle that you don't think is going to do much, stick a skewer through it.
Exactly. Drag some colour into the black.
Yep. You just separate it like that. Voila.
Boom.
Yeah. There's nothing you can't fix. Really isn't.
I beg to differ.
No, look, I really don't think anything's a fail either, because it's all a learning experience in the end. You take it on to the next one and you fix it.
That's right.
Because you know where you went wrong. If you don't learn from it, I suppose then it is a you problem.
Yeah.
There we go. So see how it's all sort of sunk now, which is pretty cool. And I think what we might do is give her a spin and see what that's going to do for me. Alright. So we might just take it a bit slower at first, just to see what way she's going to go. I'm going to go that way again. You can always tell when one's more paint heavy one way than the other, can't you?
Yeah.
You can get it moving.
Yeah, so it's going more one way than the other now.
Yep. So what I might do, move it down that way a bit for a minute. And not take it off the spinner. I've done that 1,000 times.
Oh, mate, I'm telling you.
And just when you think you saved it, then paint pots drop down right in the guts of it.
I've absolutely launched them.
Yep. Yeah, I think that's enough. No. One more.
Look at that open up. That's gorgeous.
Now we'll centre it again. And isn't it amazing, that tiny pool of paint? Just how much it spreads out.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
It always mesmerises me. Like, I get in awe just watching, thinking, how far is it going to go?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, right?
I love it. That's mad.
I think I'll just scrape the sides, because that's a really good thing. I remember when I first started pouring, you taught me that.
Yeah.
Always scrape your sides when you think you're close to the end. That way, right now, I've got the opportunity to wipe my hands first. Grab my torch, make sure there's none of those little pesky bubbles that wreck our day.
That is absolutely gorgeous, that.
Thank you. So now that I've done that, I still think I still want more here. I'm going to get that.
Bubbles birthday bloom.
Yes. But it's going to do my head in until I figure out. Because that's close to what I want. That is really close to what I want.
Okay.
But I want just that little bit more so I get it over here as well.
Yep.
And that faded out a little bit too much for me.
Right.
But I'm still pretty stoked with how that bloom looks.
That's gorgeous.
So, and from that spin, see how we've got no pool left?
Yep.
No new paint runoff, so I'm pretty happy with that then.
Check that out. Oh,
and I mean, aren't they cool? Just them little...
Sneaky cells.
Sort of like watermarks, aren't they?
Yeah.
So I just think that's something different, and it's a good thing for people too if they struggle with getting their blooms to the edge of their canvas or their MDF round. They can add some swipes in and add a little bit of feature to the outer edges.
That's gorgeous. All right, we'll do a flyover of this. Get a nice close-up and check it right out. That is absolutely pretty.
I really love how them colours play together, though.
They do play together well, don't they?
Like the skyline and the, especially the skyline and the Southern Ocean blue with that Knox.
Yeah.
It just pops. I really like it.
Wow.
There's some cool cells through there. I'm pretty proud of it.
That's nuts.
That's awesome. So, we are gonna pause here and come back to you to have a go?
We'll press pause and I'll have a crack at it.
Awesome.
Woohoo!
Your turn.
Yes. Okay, here we go. My go. So I'm just going to do the same as you.
Yep, just different colours.
Throw some selector beta on the palette knife. Same as what Bubbles did.
I'm hoping you get the effects I want, though. I think I probably should have just done the bit more colour on the swipes on the edges. It's a work in progress.
What I'm thinking is, if I put a bit more selector beta on...
Yeah. More colour, you thinking?
Well, I'm going to go purples because
yeah,
I like the purples.
Yeah, what do you think though? Should I put more on or...?
Well, what I'm going to do is that, and I'm going to start way further up. Like that.
Yep. Oh, look at those cells coming through and they're beautiful.
Alright, so add more select beta. Add more purple.
So to me, this is another way too for people to do like the palette knife swipes, but not having to use a coloured CA.
Yeah.
It's an easier way to get those results, isn't it? Like if you struggle to make coloured CA.
Yes.
Just go this way, use a white and add a colour.
Yeah. So on the other side, I'll do the same thing. Probably could have used a bigger swipe tool. That might have been a bit different.
So that's the thing, these type of things, it's all about experimenting.
It is. It's trial and error.
Yeah.
It really is. So this time I'll change it up a bit.
Different colour?
And put two different colours. So I've got blue and purple.
Yeah, perfect.
Right. Yep. That way it gives me ghosty bits in certain sections. by just messing with it like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Can always already tell that one down the bottom that's going to work how I want it. I knew one of us would get it. Picture in my head. Not always so easy to get it to come out on the palette, is it?
No. It's always the way, but...
As I said, as long as one of us gets it, I'll be happy. I'll know what to do different for next time.
Yeah. Well, I was just looking at how much movement you got as it spun out.
Yeah, so that's the thing. You live and learn when you experiment, don't you?
Yeah. Right, so go again. I'm just going to...
Oh, look at the blue. That purple come through.
Okay.
Yeah, that's going to do that because it's going to push down off the second swipe too.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I get that.
Right. Now, bloom time. So I'll just put the lids on these colours here.
See, this is the part where you got to remember not to put too much colour down so you don't take all the swipe out.
Yeah, I know, and I'm shocking for it, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
I am terrible for putting way too much colour down.
Yeah, but in saying that, you get the gorgeous effects right to your edges.
Yeah.
Which is beautiful.
Alright, so I'm going to go with a neon satin yellow.
See, I love purple and yellow together.
Me too.
They really complement each other, don't they?
Yeah.
And that's a gorgeous yellow, that satin yellow.
So lovely. Then I'm going to go for a dioxazine purple.
There's the purple.
Oh, I love it. Check that out. It looks black, but it's...
Yeah, the depth of that colour is insane.
Beautiful.
Really is a stunner, that dioxazine, isn't it?
I love it. Right, so I'll put some of that down.
Look how them cells are developing in the swipes.
I know, they're going nuts, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Some of Bubbles, Southern Ocean Blue, stage 3, because, you know, you made it.
I did make it. I'll tell you what I'd like to see too.
Yeah.
Black CA swipe with the Senshi red.
It's quite pretty. I've already tried it.
Okay.
It's like gorgeous.
Yeah, it'd be stunning. I'm going to do that next.
I'm going to go with keeping our purple theme going on.
For all the purple lovers out there.
All the purple lovers. So we go a little bit of Proton Purple.
I think we got the best of both worlds. Mine with the blues, yours with the purples.
I love purples. Purples, blues, pinks, yellows. I really like them all. Magnum Magenta, because, you know, I can't live without it.
Yeah, sometimes I go through a real copper stage too.
And a bit of Sky Blue.
I love that colour.
Alright.
Some of the Pearl-X colours are absolutely stunning.
They really are. Alright, so is that in the middle? Roughly. Move it across a tad. Alright, selector beta time. Which is Amsterdam Lamp Black mixed with Australian Floetrol at roughly 3.5 to 1. Roughly.
Them colours look cool just as they sit. Look at them.
Isn't it pretty?
Really are.
Alright, fingers crossed. Here we go. I might have put too much colour down. Just saying. I'm looking at the puddle, going, Wombat. Bubbles just said, don't put too much colour down.
Hey, it's experiment night. When we saying we live and learn.
Because I can already see it's moved that right to the edge, and I know it's going to spin off.
Yep. Alright, so what you going to do?
Cry. I'm going to shed a tear.
It's not as easy, this challenge, as it seems, is it?
No.
You look and think, hey, so simple. Few swipes and a bloom in the centre.
If I get tricky... Da, 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 na, na, na.
Don't you prematurely celebrate yet, you haven't spun.
I know, right? I can see that's all going to go, boom, goodbye.
Let's see.
It will, because when you put the paint on, everything moves.
Yeah.
And I put too much paint on. I already know. I can smell it from here. And if I move that over there just a tad. Alright.
Oh, that's stunning though. Look at those cells. It's exactly how I wanted it up the edges though. See the either side? That's spot on.
That's what one was going for, my dear?
Mm-hmm. I just should have put a bit more paint on my palette knife.
I should have put a little bit less bloom colour down.
Yeah, that bloom's a ripper though. Isn't it gorgeous?
Wow. My goodness, Bubbles.
Yeah, it's a good idea, right?
I know. Man, I love that.
That's what I was saying.
How cool is it?
That's exactly how I wanted mine, like all the way around the edge. That's what I keep just missing out by tiniest bit.
Midgies.
I did nearly say, I swear. Yeah, that's gorgeous. See? Something different, isn't it?
That is mad. I love that blue and purple together.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Gorgeous.
And it's just a different way for people to get coloured CA swipes.
Yeah, it is.
You don't have to mix up a coloured CA, just...
Yeah, just add some white, add a little bit of blue or
Yeah.
purple or whatever, and it'll do some crazy things.
Look at them cells through here.
I know, that's mad. I really, really like it, to be honest. Just get rid of that bit. I love it.
Yep.
Alright, I think I'll do a flyover of that sucker.
I love this little bit here. That is really cool.
That's trippy ass.
It's sort of like Horace's eye.
And we'll see what it looks like
Under a close-up reel.
under a close-up reel.
And see, you didn't lose your edges like you thought.
Oh, I was mighty close.
Yeah, but that's pretty cool. I love it.
Just made it. Maybe only just. Pop some of these tiny little bubbles because we ran out of pillow paint as we were doing it.
Yeah, the effects in that are cool.
Wow. All right. That's pretty.
So that is us for another week. Crazy experiment day in the Venom Garage.
It is. It's a happy birthday Bubbles Bloom.
Thank you.
How cool is it?
Amazing. It's beautiful.
Alright guys, thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate all your love and support.
Absolutely, we do.
Thank you, Bubbles, for being here on your birthday, sacrificing your day for us.
Things we do for love, right?
I know, right? So, if you like that, hit like, share, and subscribe. Bring the notification bell.
Thanks, Singer.
That way you get to see all our videos as we release them. Okie dokie. Let's go light some forest fire of birthday candles.
One less this year. I'm going backwards.
I'll bring George up so you can blow them out.
I'm going to be a recycled teenager.
Okay. Alright guys. Have fun. Take care.
And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye for now.
Have a fantastic day, guys.